Hey, my name is Eddie. I am a software engineer based out of the United States, and I'm working on a couple of key projects that I'm looking for some help with to work with some people who have shared interests and common goals. So, right now, I am in the process of building an application that it's basically an AI application that can operate my phone. When I mean operate my phone, what I mean is it will be able to do anything I can do with my phone. It can type, it can access forms, it can use the screen, it can do anything that I can do with my phone, it can do. Here's where the power of this is. For instance, let's say you want to send a Cash App payment to a friend, or to a business, and you want that Cash App payment to be paid every month at a certain date and time. Right now, the way Cash App works is you have to go to Cash App, you have to open it up, and you have to manually punch in how much money you want to put in, you want to send, and who you want to send it to. Okay, so you have to manually do those processes, and with good reason. There's been no way to automate that process through the actual app itself. Okay, so it's a limitation on that on the app itself. The app doesn't have that functionality. So what you could do as an example is you could basically just tell your AI to do that for you. So hey, I want you to send a payment to so and so every month on a certain date and time, just like you would a human. And the AI would be able to then, when it's time, activate the application, literally type in the number, type in the person's name, and send the payment based upon what you want to do. Another quick example is, imagine you get an email from a friend. Your AI can autonomously and proactively read the email and take action on the email. If it knows a particular type of email you don't want to see, it will automatically just put it in the, depending on how you want to do. You can instruct it to do whatever you want to do. You might tell it, hey, pay attention to the emails I'm putting in spam, and kind of follow suit. If you have any questions about any particular emails that you're not sure about, just let me know. So your AI could be effectively checking your email for you and scanning out for any emails that it needs to put in spam, just like you would. It's going to learn your behavior and actually do the processes themselves. Whether or not there's an AI integration in the application or not, it will be able to autonomously and proactively perform those tasks. You could say, hey, look, I don't want to talk to this. You could tell it, I don't want to talk to this particular person anymore. I don't want them to get a hold of me at all. So screen my calls, my emails, everything. If you get an email from this person or a text or a message, don't reply. Okay, and don't even tell me about it. I don't even want to hear from this person. Now, right now, there's no way to do that. You can block a person, but you're going to see phone calls. They might call from another number. So you could have, as an example, have your AI answer your phone for you, and actually answer as your assistant, or answer in your voice, however you wanted to do. You could have it answer the call. You could have it talk to the person, and decide what to do from that point. Does it want to forward? Does it want to? It may actually call your phone or send you, however you want to do it. You say, hey, look, if you get a call from so and so, ask me before you connect the line. So it will answer the call, talk to the person, find out who it is, and make a decision how it's going to proceed based upon your instructions. So an AI that can control everything in your phone. This is fundamentally different than Siri or what we currently have our phones, which are just basically command-based decision trees. What that means is that these companies create these specific type of functions that each app can do. So for instance, if you say, hey Siri, tell me what the weather is, then what it's going to do is it's pre-programmed to recognize that phrase and give you a very specific response. What we're talking about is an AI that controls your actual phone itself, and you give it an instruction and it figures out how to accomplish that instruction. So hey, I want you to check my Facebook every day. Let me know if there's anything I might find interesting. So we'll check your notifications for you, so you don't have to check your notifications. You can have it answering your text messages, answering your Facebook messages on your behalf. Instead of you having the type of message, you can just tell it, hey, open up this, use a WhatsApp and send this person, or even some obscure app. If you have like an app that you're using and you just want, hey, open Telegram or something like this, it can open it, send the message on your behalf. You can say, look, I want you to draft the message, read it out to me, and they're reading the message, and you tell it, go, yeah, that sounds good. So an actual digital assistant that has complete and full control over your phone. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is because in order to accomplish this, we need a team of not just experts in the field of AI automation and development, but we need a team. We need a team of these, but they need the level of program that's required to develop such an application can only be done with the power of AI. So we need to build a team of AI experts, each in individual fields, working together on a project. One that's handling the coding, one that's handling the engineering specific processes, and when we have to spool up additional ones to handle other processes. Okay, we're accomplishing that through a series of applications. At the very core foundation, AutoGPT. Now, AutoGPT allows, if you've never used it before, it allows you to have these agents that have control of local resources on a computer, so they can browse the internet, they can perform tasks on a computer. What we're doing is going to build a team of specialized AutoGPT systems, each with their own functionalities. Okay, so imagine a swarm of AI of AutoGPT AI systems, each with very specialized specific tasks that all have to communicate together. So the way we're accomplishing this is through JSON files, which we are able to store data types, transmit them, and then have other systems automatically handle all the encapsulation of the messages that are being sent between AutoGPT systems. It's a lot to say, but basically we're going to build a swarm of AutoGPTs that work together with private GPT and a couple of other very specified AI systems to basically create a swarm of AI systems that can perform tasks. So now imagine you have a swarm of of AI systems that are coordinating together and actually performing tasks to solve problems, advanced problems. That's what we're aiming to achieve here. So a system like this will be able to engineer the customized software that run on my device and your device. So that's what we're doing with Project Eden. Project Eden is aiming to be the world's first open source AGI system, which is artificial general intelligence system, and we are aiming to be the world's first open source, privately owned and operated, and locally installable AGI system in the world. And we're accomplishing that through this advanced and very sophisticated network of AutoGPT systems that are coordinated together, each with their own very specified task. Now, if you're hearing this and you're not sure what all that means, you can check out the link in for the video below. It's going to have information on Project Eden. Go there, look, read the research, read the work that I'm working on, all the concepts at that website, and I'll probably put this video on the website itself, all the concepts discussed in the website have all been proven on fundamental levels, but now we have to connect all the systems. To do that, we need to build applications that can encapsulate messages, capture and encapsulate messages between system processes. So there's a whole bunch that goes into this, but once we're able to build the minimum viable product, which is the interconnection system, so that we can build a small swarm of AI systems, a very small swarm, with the effective purpose of then using that small swarm to engineer the application that can run on my device. Then what we do is we scale that to run on multiple different devices, which will be focusing on Ubuntu development. So running on a Linux backbone, so that's all open source and it can be cross-device compatible. So you can imagine then you could have an Ubuntu phone that's running a base level AI system that can operate the phone completely as an independent artificial general intelligence system that can proactively, without the direct user's intervention, perform very sophisticated tasks on both the phone and the computer, and then you could extend that to additional hardware. So if you have a robot, this could essentially be the consciousness of the robot that allows it to move and interact with the world. So you can give this what I call a digital symbiote, an experience, a physical world experience. Now, I call it a digital symbiote because it's actually an extension of your own consciousness as you build these, because they are like transformers. You can build them however you want to. There's no specific way that you can organize your auto GPT systems. You can build them however you want to. You can configure them however you want to. It is completely up to you how you want to engineer the system. What Project Eden is focusing to the whole point of Project Eden is to provide the blueprints that necessary for you to build your own swarm of AI systems, or what I call a cluster. So you build clusters, and clusters are made up of individual nodes that can communicate. So you can split them off in individualized tasks. So check out Project Eden online. We're looking for developers to come on board with this project and get involved. The minimum viable product is to build a small swarm of AI systems that can engineer the base level functionality for controlling Android operating system. Base level functionality is what we're simply looking for it to be able to send and receive text messages autonomously, or emails, or something similar. Those are some base level functionalities that will expand and move into the other realms as we dive into this. But I wanted to make this quick video, introduce myself, introduce the project, and definitely just encourage you to get connected into this experiment. I do have a Patreon. If you want to support the work I'm doing, it would be greatly appreciated. And as a contributor in any way to Project Eden, all contributors have obviously firsthand access to this technology and are able to benefit from this technology in any way that you deem that you want to. This is going to be, we are striving to develop a completely open source project with Project Eden, and you can use the technology in whatever way you deem you want to use it. In any way, it's yours to control, and that's the point here. We're trying to develop an AI system that is individually owned and operated and coded with open source technology, with MIT certified open source technologies, ultimately built utilizing a blockchain technology to host the source code and handle distribution. So a lot to that. Hopefully I didn't speak too fast, but go check out projecteden.online and you can learn more about this groundbreaking project. We believe that we're on the cusp of a true revolution in AI integrations and technologies, and we are on the forefront of developing true open source AGI systems that individuals can own and operate on their own local hardware that can be run completely offline. So reach out, and we'd love for you to get connected to the project. Looking forward to hearing from all of you soon. Thanks.